Hey, good morning, guys. Randy Hartz here, and just wanted to send a quick message out and just simply say thank you. I went to work out last night, and I was out of town for a few days. And when I opened up the door to my office, there was like presents everywhere. These are gifts, obviously, for the Angel Tree Ministry. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically an outreach where these kids have a parent or maybe both parents that are in prison, and so obviously this is a tough time of year for them. A lot of them, this gift that you've given, this may be the only present that they're going to get for Christmas, and so this can be a really tough time for them. And biggest thing is when I went in there, just man, it kind of restores hope in people and so forth with all the crazy things that are going out in the world. Man, if you watch the news and you start focusing on all the negative, it can really bring you down. And so when I went in there and again saw these gifts, I was like, man, this is awesome. Just the ability to give to people that can never repay you, and just having the heart to be able to do that. How awesome is that? And a lot of you do know my story, some of you don't. And the reason Angel Tree Ministry is so important to my wife and I was, I spent 3.5 years in prison, and I know that's pretty crazy. If you know me now, you don't know the guy that I was, 14, 15 years ago. I was a drug dealer. November 20th of 2001, I got arrested for drug trafficking, ended up spending 3.5 years in prison down in Florida, of all places, which was a crazy time. But it was the best thing that ever happened to me, because I got to get my priorities and values in line before I got arrested. It was number one, money, and number two, myself. And once, I got in trouble, right away, I made faith a priority. Then it was my family, and then fitness, and then finances. And that's where, we still are today. And, again, that's why this Angel Tree Ministry has been so important to us, because my wife, I was able to write a letter, and, some people out in Brandon invited my wife to an event just like we've got going on Thursday night, where she was able to go and bring my son, who was 2.5 years old at the time, and he got a gift. And honestly, she didn't want to go, pride and ego, not wanting to kind of identify reality and stuff, but she was glad she went. They shared with her. And it was just a night where she could kind of forget about the things that were going on, because, the holidays were a really tough time for us. And again, it just made a significant impact in our lives. So this Thursday night, we're going to have 70 to 80 kids in, and they're all going to get gifts. And we've got a guy that's going to dress up like Santa Claus. We're just going to make them feel special for that evening. And the biggest thing I wanted to say again is just thank you, because without you, we wouldn't have been able to buy gifts for those 70 to 80 kids. And it's just the efforts of each and every one of us putting a little bit forward, and maybe, putting some of the busyness and the hecticness of life aside, and really thinking about others. And again, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overjoyed, and we just really appreciate your generosity. We've got the best community on the planet, and we could do a lot of things better, but we've got this one thing down, and we're going to continue to do this stuff in the future. And again, thank you. And if you're willing, want to be a part of Thursday night, get a hold of us, and we'll let you know the details. But you've made a significant impact in their lives and my life as well. So thank you.